Yo, what's up? You're listening to the Ritz-Kellogg Made You Listen show. I'm here with the guy from Sri Lanka. How you doing, dude? Just got off a fucking long plane flight, no? A couple hours ago.
I'm amazing. Part of life.
Yeah.
I'm here.
You're here. Last time you've been gone for a minute, huh?
Finally, I'm here.
Back. Which place do you consider home? Do you consider your house here or home in Dubai?
Dubai, I lived there 2 months out of the year.
Yeah, but do you consider it home or you consider here home?
I don't even consider here as my home. But
Gotta tune out the outside noise, you know?
so alright.
You good, man? You good? You good? You good?
I'm loving
You got shy again when we go live. You get shy. Don't get shy.
I was here like 6 months back. 6 months back, if you remember.
Back here?
Yes.
No, it was in November.
When was it? I was 6 months back.
No way. I'll tell you right now when you were here.
Okay, so we were here.
Just a couple months ago, like in January. I think I had already wrecked my car, so it was February. You're probably here in February.
No, I think it was 6 months back.
Nah, way. It was just recently. It was recently.
Right now is February. No, right now is
It's,
April.
yeah. So, yeah, it was like February you were here.
No way.
Yeah.
Check your phone.
I'll check my phone. You want me to check?
Check your
Check. Testing. 1, 2. So, before we started the podcast, we were sitting here like, yo, what are we going to talk about and stuff. And I think we came up with the topic of relationships and the difference between
relationships and economy.
and what?
So what are we talking about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? What do you feel like talking about? You're the guest. I'll let you direct the episode right now.
So what we are going to talk about is relationships, personal life, and economy. How is affecting the economy is affecting all our personal life.
How's it affecting like people that are in a relationship's life?
How is personal life is affecting how we around with ourselves and work, how we compare every single things around ourselves and how it's affecting ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I don't get females, dude, but I love them to death. I just don't understand them, and I guess that's we're not supposed to understand them.
You're not supposed to understand me. It's okay. You don't have to love me. You don't have to hate me.
Oh, I'm talking about fucking vagina, bro. I don't understand women. I understand guys. Guys are like, I'm a guy's guy. You know what I mean? Like, I understand how we work.
I cannot speak
Pretty simple. We're pretty simple people.
I cannot speak for you, for a guy.
Women run off of emotion, dude. When males, we're more we react we're off of kind of like dogs. We are kind of like dogs, actually. Instinct. We go off of instinct and shit.
Yeah, you can say that.
Women are just fucking, I don't know, dude. I'm a person of action, dude. Like, I show love through my actions. Like, I don't care to for words that have no backing to. Like, and I think women tend to think saying the words "I love you" means something when if there's nothing they've done, that just a bunch of talk. It doesn't mean anything to me, dude. I only see love, period, through action. You know what I mean, I don't even care to even hear the words "I love you." I already know when somebody actually cares when I see it. You know what I mean? You can see it.
It's very different. I just landed and listening to you in a podcast, and I'm here.
You're here.
Live. And I beg to differ because it's late
Or early.
and early
Somewhere.
but we're talking.
About relationships.
Yes.
And so what do you feel about women? How do you feel? I mean, what's your take on it? I'm saying is that, like, the words "I love you" doesn't mean anything when they're spoken unless there's backing to it, unless they've done something out of whatever consideration, the kindness of their heart, or whatever you want to call it.
You're right. So,
do you believe that women just believe saying the words "I love you"?
When a woman says "I love you," and a guy says "I love you,"
it's totally different.
Very different.
A man means it. Yeah. A man fucking means it.
When you see the body language, right? Yin and the yang, how a woman reacts versus a guy reacts, very different. But yet, we live in a world that every single thing is supposed to be expect in sense, like even today, right? You can tell a woman, "I love you." It doesn't mean that we received the same way how you said it.
Right.
Very different. When a woman says, "I love you," it's very different how you receive as a man.
Right.
So you go back and figure out how. It's like a mountain. It's like, how are you gonna
climb it?
No, chop the freaking mountain.
Chop the head off of the mountain.
Chop the mountain off.
Yeah.
No woman is ever love you. No guy ever love you. And this is why I'm Dr. Phil. I'm Dr. G.
You're Dr. G.
And now I'll tell you one single thing. I will tell you how relationship works. I have the secret.
Yes.
I have the secret sauce.
There it is. You're hearing it right here on the Ritz-Kellogg radio show.
I have the secret sauce.
So what is the secret sauce?
I'm not going to just give it to you.
You have to work for it. You have to work for it, people. Work for it. You have to work for it, people. Work for it. Okay, yeah, so how are we going to get the sauce out of you, man?
So the sauce.
Dr. G?
Dr. G. Who's on live? So who's listen to our conversation?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody is, to tell you the truth, but if there are, hello, welcome. We should just go into We should just go into one of those Bigo live rooms and just go fucking ham on them. But we could do that after we do this. We have a conversation. Right now, the conversation is relationships. And relationships, I don't know, I'm single, dude. And I like being single. I like having my own choices in life, dude. I mean, I could put up with people for a couple of days, dude. I mean, no, it's not even that, dude. I could put up with people. It's just that when people do stupid shit, like, that doesn't make sense. I don't like fucking adhere to shit. Like, for instance, like some girl hit me up yesterday. Oh, do you want to hang out? And I said,
okay.
I said, yeah. And I met her on Plenty of Fish, but I haven't met her in person yet, dude. And this has been going on for fucking like 4 days, bro. Like, dude, like, why are you gonna ask me if I want to hang out? And I respond yes, and then, okay, I'm gotta run here real quick, and then and then I don't hear from you, like, and then I'm like sitting there going, this is fucking weird. Like, you know what I mean? I don't. It's just weird, dude. I like schedules. I like to know what's going on in my life, kind of. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like.
So can I tell you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, you're like a guy who likes structure. Who likes structure every single way.
Right, with the majority of my life, my podcast is a fucking totally different story. But, you know, that has to be restructured or whatever, molded into like something.
Yeah, it's okay.
Consistent.
But the whole thing in life. So when you meet a woman.
Yeah.
Right? Just give you. It's like.
First off, women give up the pussy like real fast. You know that.
Some women.
A majority of them. I don't know. I haven't ran into that many that fucking don't.
So.
And the ones that do, usually I have way more respect when they don't give up the pussy. You know? But when a conversation is from the beginning with somebody, when the conversation is, oh, we're going to fuck, like before even meeting them, we're already talking about fucking. That's how do you look at that, dude? I mean, like, how could you even get emotionally attached? I mean, do I automatically think that person does that with every other male in her life? Maybe she does. I don't know. I don't even ask, tell you the truth. I know that I'm a sexual creature, so
it's okay.
I expect them to be the same way, dude.
It's okay to be sexual.
No, it is, dude. I don't judge anybody. Like fucking, I don't care if a woman's been with. I don't care to hear the number of people either.
Let me tell you something. Every woman is more sexual, 100 times more than.
Oh man.
More than you can ever imagine. Every time they see you, they wanna fucking. When they see you, they see so many waves. Waves in my language is what? It's like.
What is it?
Your number? What's your game plan? Where are you gonna live? What can I do for you? But we don't, as a guy, we don't understand. But at the same token, they are more desperate than us ever. Yet, but we are swimming in the same pond. We are swimming in the same pond.
Right.
Right?
Or, yeah, lake, ocean, whatever, yeah. Sea.
We are swimming in the same pond. Moral of the story, how can we connect?
Other than sexually?
So I have to take it back one step because
I don't see like people like having like I don't know, maybe it's the women I date, but self-respect, but at the same time they're self-absorbed and self-loving beyond belief. Like, It's all about them, and then they're quick to like blame you. Sam Kinison said it in a joke a long time ago. He said, "Fucking women who's out there to find a man they could blame their whole fucked up life on." Like, you know, like
You're right.
I mean, I was young when I saw that shit, and I've seen this shit come so true to a lot of aspects in the people I choose to date. I'm not saying every woman out there is like this, dude, but there's a lot of similarities. I don't give a fuck what sign they are. I don't give a fuck what their astrological shit is, or what their religious beliefs are. They're all similar.
Let me tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every woman that you meet or you will meet in your future, they are more aggressive. You just don't realize. But every single moment when they meet, whether it's you or somebody else, they call it the pack.
They have like a little pack?
No, what do I mean by the pack?
Mm-hmm.
When they say circle, so when they go into a bar,
Mm-hmm.
they meet people around who they feel comfortable.
Right.
Right? And they stick around then. Whether they buy drinks, whether they buy not drinks, but they stick around because they feel comfortable around them.
Mm-hmm.
Even a guy who comes next to them and say, "Hey, hi honey, can I buy you a drink? Can I get your number?" Stupid ass. What are you talking about? But even they speak like that,
Mm-hmm.
they won't be around. Trust me. Every single woman actually tries harder than a guy who we think as men. We actually don't have to try that hard to be around women. We don't.
Mm.
Long story short, I'll tell you a story. Sharks. A shark,
Uh-huh. You talk about the water creature, shark, right?
water creatures, takes 125 years. 125 years.
Uh-huh.
Even to start mating. She or he doesn't even mate.
125 years? For like a great white or something?
Yeah. Any shark.
They're that old?
125 years.
Before they procreate. They're floating around out there swimming and eating.
125 years.
Fuck.
Before
That's some
they
fucking
can
wild
actually-
shit right there.
They can actually start mating. So if that's the case, right, as human beings, we talk today or tomorrow. I know Easter is coming up.
Yeah.
We have all this stuff coming up. And
Easter,
we
yeah.
right? But at the same token, we are nobody. At the same token, if we have somebody who lives 30,000 feet underneath, 30,000 feet underneath
The ground?
the water,
A person? Like a mermaid?
shark.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. But they're not 30,000 feet.
30,000 feet.
Mm. Great white sharks are like
No, 30,000 feet is the minimum.
30,000 feet underwater?
They come up. They come up.
30,000 feet? I'm confused on the 30,000 feet part. That's like where you fly altitude. 30,000 feet? That's like fucking 5 miles. No?
So
There's a place on the planet, like over in the Philippines, off the Philippines, dude. That's like the deepest place in the ocean. It's like 7 miles or something.
So so when you see what we live in today, right?
Mm-hmm.
The underneath is still underwater. A lot of people don't understand that.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. 30,000 feet. When I say 30,000 feet, as a pilot,
Okay.
I have to take a flight which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people about the
Oh, like your plane's small. That only holds like 7 people.
up to eight passengers.
And where do you tend to fly? Where do you fly from? You fly from Van Nuys to where do you go like when you fly?
So we fly from Van Nuys to San Francisco. More than anything else.
How long does it take you to get there? Like an hour or something? Hour and a half?
45 minutes.
That's cool.
45 minutes.
And where do you land at? Like the international airport up there, or they have a smaller airport?
Yeah. So we fly and we landed at regular airport, but it's San Francisco.
That's where you fly majority of the time. You know, go down to San Diego or Vegas or anything like that.
So majority of my, it's very sad because majority of my plane, we fly out from Van Nuys
Mm-hmm.
to Las Vegas.
How long did that take you? Around the same time, 45 minutes?
No, 35.
Oh, you fly fast.
35. No. And
Oh, I know it takes like what 45 minutes on a DC-10 or whatever.
No.
Out of Burbank.
And this is the sad part. A lot of people think. Let me correct you. I have a Range Rover who takes 20 gallons. 20 gallons.
That's a big tank.
Yeah, 20 gallons.
Uh-huh.
And I can go in my Range Rover to Las Vegas.
How long did it take you?
3.5 hours.
That's like non-stop, no stopping?
Doing at 130.
Yeah, I've gotten there like in like 3 hours and 45 minutes or something like that.
120 miles per hour, right?
Do you take Pear Blossom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, where we live, we take Pear Blossom.
Okay, yeah.
But I used to live in Port Ranch.
Porter Ranch?
Yeah.
And which way would you go that way?
210.
To the 15th?
118 to 210.
And then 210 to the 15?
Yeah.
210. They connect, right?
Yeah. So
I would still, if I lived in Porter Ranch, I would still take the Pear Blossom for some reason.
So in my airplane, it takes 40 minutes to land at McLaren Airport.
Oh, you actually land in McLaren?
Yeah, 40 minutes. And it will take me half a tank than what I would put on my Range Rover. It will take half a tank. And it will take me less fuel than
what? Than a plane?
No, I'm talking about when I'm flying. It will take less.
Fuel than your Range Rover?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
It will take half.
How much is a fuel for an airplane anyway?
So lot of people don't know this. So all the fuel in the airplane is in the wings.
These are the wings.
In the wings. It takes my
You have propeller fucking aircraft?
no. I have a 3-engine, 2-engine. It takes me for my plane to fuel from ground up. But depending on where I'm going, because I can go up to 500 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm. You can.
On a single flight.
For how long?
9 hours.
At 500?
500 miles per hour.
For 9 hours.
That means I can go to Vegas and come back 4 times.
Or you could make it to New York City, obviously. On one tank?
New York City, yes and no.
Well, you're not flying it. Your aircraft doesn't fly at that altitude, right? Like 30,000. What does your aircraft fly at?
We fly at 35,000.
Hmm?
We can
Really?
Go 35,000. Go all the way up to 45,000.
Fuck.
But the higher you go, it actually wastes so much fuel.
Okay. So you have to fly at 35,000 feet?
We don't have to. FAA doesn't.
What's the lowest you could fly at?
10,000.
So you couldn't fly at 10,000
So
to New York? To New York, though?
So helicopters.
They fly around what, like 400 to 1,000?
Helicopters fly out at 5,500.
Okay.
Right? So any airplane you can ever imagine is flying at 10,000 above.
Right.
That's how they find you in the radar.
Mm-hmm.
And actually there's a lot more things that take into consideration, because when you have air and wind, it makes a big difference.
Right. It's like playing like golf. Like all that shit
Right?
plays part of
So
it.
we can fly at 12,000, 14,000.
That's why I jumped out of a plane at 12,500.
But it makes a big difference because
Because air changes, right? Like it thins, right?
Yeah.
When you get at higher altitudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it also helps us at the same time. When we are flying, we actually look for when we are flying, whether it's to Vegas or anywhere, we fly against the wind. So we actually go up in the equator. So even like, let's say I take off from Van Nuys Airport. First thing we do is to see how the wind is blowing, what direction. And we go up to 30,000 feet. And we come down and we go according to the wind, so we don't burn our fuel.
mm-hmm.
Right?
You want the wind behind you, right? If that's
No. So let's say like today, right? I'm taking off from Van Nuys Airport.
okay.
We go up to 30,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
We come down, and we see how the wind can take us. Sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't help us in any way. Sometimes it does. But given our course, I'll tell you one single thing. I'll be in Vegas.
You'll be away?
I'll be in Vegas in half an hour and landed in McLaren Airport.
In a half hour.
Half hour. Then my Range Rover driving at 1:30.
In 3.5 hours.
4 hours. Oh yeah, 3.5 hours.
Well, yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
You'd be in Las Vegas.
30 minutes.
What does it cost you, like to fly? I mean, other than for fuel and shit, what does it cost you to fly like that, to house your aircraft, to all that shit?
It cost me 120 to land at McLaren Airport.
And to take off out of Van Nuys, how much does it cost?
120.
To fly out, just to take off is $120.
Yeah, that means
That's for everybody that flies out of there?
So 120 covers
Damn.
fuel.
That's part of the fuel.
Fuel.
Okay.
It's part of
The whole thing.
Yeah.
So that's the gas in the aircraft, and then for you to get clearance to fly out, or whatever, check all the checks. They have the people that check your aircraft to make sure it's.
No, I checked.
Oh, it's up to you. It's up to you to do that.
Nobody checks it. No.
That's crazy.
I checked.
Right. You would think it would be like more.
I checked my aircraft.
And then for you to land in Vegas, it's $120.
For parking.
To park it.
For land it for 1 day, so it goes by the hour.
Oh, it goes by an hour.
Yeah. So for 10 hours, 120.
10 hours.
10 hours.
So every 10 hours is $120? And And the takeoff is just like they fuel it, the same thing, like they fuel it up.
So we don't go as the commercials. We go other side.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. For smaller planes.
So anything less than 8 passengers, very different.
Anything less than 8. And it just holds 8 people?
So we pay for the fuel. Fuel is costing us like $50. It's 80 gallons.
The plane takes 80?
80.
And it goes similar to the price of gas price?
No.
Of regular gas?
No. Can you believe it?
How much? Cheaper?
$80.
To fill up the tank of 20 gallons.
So I can go from here.
That's crazy.
And guess where all the fuel is?
It's in the wings, right? I already listened the earlier part of the conversation. That's why I know that.
So we
and the propeller, you have 2 propellers on each wing?
Yeah.
So it's in Vegas.
So it's funny how we can be.
How long you been flying?
For the last 8 years.
Really? And you took your testing out of Van Nuys, or?
No, I've been flying when I was from UK.
Okay, that's cool.
But I've been flying since I've been in this country.
That's cool, man. Evan flies too. Like Evan's a helicopter pilot, and he knows how to fly planes as well. He's got a race car driver's license as too. Like he could race cars, I guess. I think he's I think he's an adrenaline junkie. I think that's one of the things, man. Like when you get into flying, stunt helicopter flying, man, dude, that's like risky business.
Helicopter is very different.
Yeah, I know, man. Footwork, you gotta use your feet. Gotta do the rudder, or whatever the fuck in the back.
Different.
Yeah. I just found out Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise actually does his own stunt work. Like, I guess he flies helicopters, and in his last movie, he had to do some crazy shit. I'm like, damn, I'm always gonna fucking die doing like some crazy shit on his Mission Impossible movies. That he's got, Ethan Hunt stuff, but He's not gonna go to heaven or hell, bro. He's gonna go to like Scientology, fucking.
No, it's very different.
I know they believe
See,
in
a lot
some
of
crazy
people-
shit.
Even from what I'm flying, you go into Boeing, you go into different airplanes you fly. It's very different. How you cannot even imagine how to control the fucking panel. There's no way, unless you're trained.
Right, you have to be.
Even though
What about that guy that fucking in Seattle that took that plane? You remember that? Like earlier in the year?
yeah.
Like not this year. I mean, it was like in like the end of
The
last
thing
year.
is, like, as a pilot, right? I'll tell you one thing. You know, when you're landing, the hardest part is not when you're taking off. The hardest part is when you're landing.
Right, right.
It's nothing to do. As a pilot, I'll tell you one thing.
Hmm.
We all live. We don't live when we take off. We live when we land and get everybody safe.
Right.
But one thing is people don't understand in the whole wide world
Hmm.
is what takes to land. Different flight. So I tell you I'm a pilot for 2 engine, 8 passengers, right? It's very different from when you're flying with 20, 30, 40, 60 passengers. But let me tell you something. Even the flaps, in my flight, when I do the flaps,
Hmm.
I do one thing.
That's to slow the plane down, right?
Yeah. So what I do is I go from 200 to 150 to 140 and put the flaps down. In a commercial flight, it's very different. You press a button and say, flaps, come down,
Yeah. Technology.
right?
Soon they're gonna be flying. I mean, obviously they do fly themselves to an extent. Planes. They just gotta put like the coordinates into the computer, and it'll fly in that direction, right?
Yeah.
So the point of having a real human being fucking flying the plane. What's the point of that at this time in this day and age? I mean, how much longer do you think we're gonna have to have like a pilot like that? I think they might be obsolete pretty soon.
Pretty soon it'll be obsolete.
It'll be just a computer flying you, right?
I would give you 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
You think?
know-
I think that's the way we're gonna have flying like cars that are gonna be able to do that.
Because people were telling me 10 years back, I was in the U.S. where I said every single car is gonna have a navigation.
Right. It's gonna be
I was
auto.
I was wrong. The phone now today has navigation, not the car.
Right.
Right? But when we fly, every single moment when we are flying, radar, we know, and it's sad part, like, so when I'm flying to Las Vegas from Van Nuys, I'm going at 3,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But I lower to 20,000 feet. There's no flights
Right.
flying at 20,000 feet.
And if there was one that you guys crossed each other's
All the
like
commercial,
they're at 35,000, right?
30,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm flying at 20,000 feet, I'm not wasting any gas, any fuel, but yet I'm faster.
Mm-hmm.
but I can see all the flights who are above me. I can see it in the radar.
If they're above you,
Yeah, I can see it.
that happens a lot.
You have to.
It happens a lot. There's a
Because
lot.
when you go line up to
Mhm.
land, every single flight above you who you've seen are still lining up behind you to land.
Right. What is that? That so every flight you say behind you,
Yeah.
they're. So you tend to on the distant type of flights that you fly, that you like to fly between 15 and 20,000 miles
15 because I don't burn that much fuel.
because of the air being more dense down here.
So the flight that we have, we fly between 15 to 23,000, and we fly low. That way we don't burn as much fuel. But don't get me wrong. Like in my aircraft,
Mm-hmm.
I can fly to New York in one fuel, one tank of both wings filled up.
Mm-hmm.
I can go up to 9,000 miles. That means I can go to New York and come back.
Wow.
But depending on how the weather is,
Right. Plays a huge part.
But yet I can easily go and come back, or at least land in New York,
Mm-hmm.
which is 6,000 miles away. So
How many miles is that?
6,900 miles.
New York City? 6,900 miles.
Yeah, I flew there.
Oh no! I'm not doubting you, man. That's crazy.
Actually, I haven't flown to JFK, but I have flown
To what? Newark?
No. Not JFK, but I have Newark, yeah.
Is it Newark?
Newark,
That's like you land in like Jersey, right?
New Jersey.
And you take what, the GW bridge over?
Yeah. No, well, we landed in.
I don't know. I don't know New York City too well. But somebody used to be on the podcast, grew up in New York, and fucking his.
So you have JFK.
But he has, but like he lived in Jersey. His mom was in Jersey, and then the GW bridge. He said it was like right over the Hudson.
So there's like
The Hudson River. I haven't been to New York since I was like 10, dude. Like New York City. So that's a long time ago.
So
Talk about 32 years.
Actually, 3 years ago, I took my flight, and I bought it brand new.
What, the plane?
Yeah, plane. I still own.
How much did that cost?
Overall?
Is it nice?
No, we're talking about maintenance.
Well, no. How much did the plane cost? Just like, is it Cessna?
No, $3.7 million.
3.7 million. God damn it! Cash? you finance it?
It's a G9.
Oh no shit!
Gulfstream 9.
That's better than a G5 then.
Yeah, Gulfstream 9. It can fly at low altitude, and that's what I'm telling you. It's like I can fly to Vegas. No, from Van Nuys.
Mm-hmm. It only holds 9 people?
No. I can take up to 9 people. But you also understand.
But you don't do it as like a business. You do it for fun, no?
It's my flight. It's my baby. But let me tell you something.
I gotta see your shit, man. That's just
if
crazy.
If you take a commercial flight, from LAX or Burbank. It will take you an hour to get there. I can do it in my flight in 20 minutes.
To Vegas.
McLaren from
I'm not doubting you. Yeah, because you got to think about the boarding, time it takes to board, time it takes to get off the plane.
No, I'm talking about flying time.
You could do it in 20 minutes.
20 minutes
to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, baby. 20 minutes.
How fast? I mean, is it because of the speed of the plane, or
550?
and how?
Miles per hour.
And what does Southwest fly at?
Burbank.
No, I know, but yeah, the okay, like a company like Southwest.
Southwest, they're flying at about 330 because of FAA. But they're still flying 330. But all the flights, any commercial gets there within 1 hour. 1 hour.
Right. So you're going way faster then. You're almost going double the speed.
No, I'm not. I just have lightweight.
Right, lightweight.
So I can.
But you said they're doing 350 and you're doing 550. I mean,
if I want to.
If you want to, what do you usually fly at though?
Well, FAA tells us not to fly that fast. So we actually always.
The reasoning for not flying that fast? Because, I mean, how many objects are actually up there? I mean, if you're not paying attention, I guess.
So.
Well, you're talking about fucking way fast.
So you have three ways to fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can fly at 30,000 feet, just like commercial flights, where they weigh down every single speed. And if you do go higher, they will penalize. They will penalize you.
If you fly higher than what, 45,000?
No, 30,000 feet.
Okay.
That's a commercial flight. Commercial flight.
So if you fly higher than that, you get penalized?
But we don't. So we fly at 20,000.
My friend, she's a singer. She sings with Trulio Glacius. Like it's a Fishbone is like a ska kind of band, like reggae, and he started this sub band called Trulio Glacius, and she's a singer for that band. And she used to be on my podcast actually, Lady K, big ups. She was performing at this bar for like some Christmas thing, and the guys like had this like 80s type metal band, and he sang good. I mean, it was like screaming to me. But he had good pitch and shit. But I have video on my YouTube. I'll show it to you. But this dude. He looked like a normal dude. I mean, kind of like rock and roller fucking. But he flies fucking like Tom Cruise, Beyonce and Jay-Z fucking, and who else? Oh, Brad and Angelina and shit like that. Dude, he flies them like everywhere. And a G5, I think.
So we fly at we can go up to 45,000 feet up.
Huh.
So commercial jets, whether it's international or domestic, they fly at 30,000 feet.
But what does the inside of your plane look like? Is it like all wood grain and shit?
My flight?
Yeah, inside of your plane, the way it looks.
Yeah, it has a
wood grain and
captain seat.
I mean the back where the people sit. You have a stewardess and shit? Like some chick that hands out drinks?
Yeah, we do.
That's cool.
Not even that. We have underground.
And it only fits like 9 people, huh?
9 people.
It's like what? They're sitting like an open like this? Like couches on the side, like open room?
So no, it's all.
Or is it just all like seating?
No. It's all captain seats. So you can just like what I'm.
Oh, it's an open room to you.
What I'm sitting right now,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
You can change your captain seat backwards or forwards. So we have captain seats.
All throughout the whole thing.
All
And there's
throughout.
no block to the cabin?
No. So
Open room.
the pilots,
Uh-huh.
it takes 2 to fly.
Okay.
So when we take off from whether we take off from Van Nuys, it only takes 1 to fly.
Mm-hmm. It's just good to have a backup guy.
We have to because
It's mandatory FAA. Okay.
FAA
Requires a co-pilot.
requires.
So you have when you go on these expeditions, these things, these fun escapades or whatever you want to call them. Do you have a close friend that's co-pilots with you? And if you go to Vegas, do you ever get do you stay a couple days and get fucked up and have a hangover and shit and fly back with a hangover?
So let me tell you my first flight. My first flight
Ever?
was back in 2009
Okay.
when I first bought the flight. It was for fun. I said, let's go.
And this is when you got your license to fly?
Yeah. So we actually took off from Santa Barbara. We were in air within 1 hour. We said, let's go to Vegas.
From Santa Barbara?
Santa Barbara. Actually, Goleta.
Yeah, Goleta, yeah.
Goleta, California.
Mm-hmm.
And we took off and we were in Vegas in 35 minutes, but we couldn't land because there were so many commercial flights were backed.
So you had to wait?
But we don't, see, this is the thing, we don't land on a commercial runaway. We have our own runaways, private jets.
Right. So how long were you up there waiting?
We were...
Does that get you nervous when some shit like that happens?
No, we were...
Full tank?
We had to cruise for a freaking hour to land at McLaren Airport.
Yeah, and so it took an hour for them to
Even though there's two runaways, commercial, taking up and land.
Right.
Land.
Mm-hmm.
But we had to land on this runaway where is McLaren Airport. Where they land, we had to land where against. But it doesn't take that long for us to land and get our bird.
Yeah. That shit sounds like fun, man. It sounds like a lot of fun. I played a lot of simulation, flight games. I mean, I don't know if they're comparable to fucking real flying.
One thing I love the most in my life is flying.
G9.
Flying is one of my most...
It probably is. I'd probably like it too. I'd probably be good at it too. I think I would. And you said landing is the pain in the ass part?
That's the hardest. A lot of people, that's the hardest.
What, just because of the angle and the velocity of the plane? All the equations?
It takes a lot. So wind, situation, it takes a long... So landing is the hardest.
Part to learn.
Hardest. And even I have 45,000 hours of flying.
Wow, 45,000. Shit.
4,500.
Oh, okay, 4,500?
4,500 of flying.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
Right?
45,000 is super a lot. But
Even today, I still have a lot to learn.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure.
Because
How often do you fly?
every other week,
You do?
every other week when I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm only here every 6 months. But every time I'm here, like every single time,
Mm-hmm.
we go from here to San Francisco, Texas. So you don't know this. I have chartered my own plane to fly out from Burbank. Van Nuys to Texas,
What part of Texas?
Dallas.
For business?
Yeah. So we charter. It's Uber, Baba.
It's what?
Uber.
It's Uber, basically, for plane flights.
$199 per passenger.
That's not bad.
$199 per passenger.
That's one way
From here
to Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
So you run. It's you have like like little business going. Because I saw like years ago on the news about these smaller companies that were offering
so the flight
like decent rates.
So the flight that I own,
Do what? I was like, whoa, what happened? Where did you go?
So the flight that we own, we have so much fixed cost, right? Owning an airplane. Per month, we spend close to $45,000. Whether the bird flies or not.
You were on here March 7th, last time you were here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was last month.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
bird.
so you were only in Dubai like a couple weeks this time.
Right. So.
Okay.
When I was in Dubai, my bird is still flying left and right. So
it's it's like a business.
yeah, it's leased.
How many miles has? Oh, it's a lease plane.
Right now, it's leased because we're leasing into this company who upcoming. I can't disclose the name.
Mm-hmm. Why? Because of stock trading purposes.
No, it's a new upcoming Uber.
Titan.
Up to the flying.
It's not Titan, is it?
Exclusive. So let me take it back.
Take me back, man. Take me back, man.
We've been flying people who are basketball players,
NBA.
baseball players. I can't tell you the names.
Okay.
But we've been flying them back and forth. And so I leased it. When I'm here, when I have...
So at least a $3 million aircraft, how much does that cost a month?
So if it doesn't fly, it costs me $90,000 just to park.
A month?
A month. 90, no, a week.
$90,000 a week?
When I park in the Van Nuys airport,
that's $90,000.
it cost me 1 week
$90,000.
$90,000.
You want to help me get into a new car?
$90,000.
Dude.
And you think why? But if
I
you,
just want to get a car
but
like
if
that's
you-
fucking like a.
but if
They
you
had
drive-
an
if you-
E class right here for fucking 13 grand, bro.
if you drive right across the street,
Right across the street.
you drive right across the street,
No, I go to Seg. Yeah, but I haven't been out
you
to.
will see so many
What?
aircrafts
Oh,
parked, like parked in senses next to each other, like right against each other.
where is this? Like
Very nice.
a fan nice, yeah. They just have them parked like that.
And it cost me
90,000.
for 1 day. No, 1 day. If I land there and they bring the cart and they grab my plane, it cost me 3,500 a day.
3,000
3,500 a day.
times 30.
No, I don't want to sit there. That's why I leased it.
What? Oh, you. That's why you leased it.
If I
Owned it.
land, so let's say today I land in Van Nuys, right?
Okay.
And my flight is landed and they drag to park. It's 1 day. It's gonna cost me $3,500.
Really?
3,500.
That's fucking nuts.
3,000
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of money. A day?
a day.
That's crazy. And that's coming out of a. This comes out of an account that you have linked to that business, or?
Yeah, we own about 3 flights, 3 planes.
That's crazy. You have 3 planes.
Actually, the plane I'm talking about is the biggest plane.
That's a G9.
Yeah,
And the Cessnas are like what, half that size?
Gulfstream 9. Yeah, the biggest one was a Gulfstream 9, Gulfstream 5, and I have a single engine. But that's my baby. The spark right behind my Porsche. I have a single engine Cessna, but that's cheap. That's $150,000. I paid for it. 150.
Huh?
150.
What is?
Single engine.
150.
Single engine. Single engine. You talk about G9, G5.
Those are single engine?
Gulfstream 9 is no single engine.
That's 2, right?
Yeah. I'm talking about my own plane.
Oh, you're a personal tiny one.
Cessna.
A Cessna.
Up to 6 people.
How much? How much do those go? 150,000.
190.
That's brand new.
I leased it. So I'm paying.
And how nice? Like, do they have upgrades and shit, just like a car, right? Like interior, you could get like leather shit like that, or is it just their basic, like Sea-Doo?
It's take up to 4 passengers. 4 passengers.
Mm-hmm. That's the Cessna. It takes 4.
4.
And that's like comfortable seating.
Single engine.
Mm-hmm.
If you go down.
Is it scary?
No, it's scary because if you go down.
It's scary. Scary.
I have taken people in Malibu. My friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, very simple. very simple.
Mm-hmm.
How fast they get, oh shit.
Scared?
No, how sensitive.
Mm-hmm. Because they're alive. Because their lives are in your hand.
How sensitive. I mean, we are flying at like 12,000 feet.
Right.
Above the water. So we take off at Santa Monica Airport.
Okay, that's where you have that plane.
Yeah, Santa Monica Airport, and we fly.
That's what the airport's more for, right?
Yeah. So we fly.
How come you don't park it right here in Whitman, in Pacoima? It's closer, but I have to go all the way to Santa Monica. I mean, you know which one I'm talking about, right? On San Fernando Road?
Yeah.
In Pacoima? White Man or Whitman? I don't know. What do you think? You'd like to? It's safer down in Santa Monica?
Or so one time.
I just hate the 405.
One time, I was flying out to Vegas, and I end up landing. We don't know. El Segundo.
Like I left my water in El Segundo. El Segundo.
Not El Segundo.
What is it?
I end up landing the closest airport.
Which is what? LAX?
No.
Ontario or Burbank? Whitman?
No.
Or Santa Monica?
No.
Where?
Yes.
I can't. What other ones are there, dude? I can't even think of them.
Yes.
Palmdale?
Before Palmdale.
Acton?
Nope.
Vasquez? Or whatever. Is there an airport up there?
There's an airport right here.
Here in Santa Clarita?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I didn't even know until I got them.
I know we had an airport here. I know they have one in Palmdale, but they used to do like Vegas. They used to fly to Vegas and shit. I think it was like expensive, I think. It was like a 2-seater or 3-seater fucking aircraft or something.
Nope.
Do you know how to fly helicopters?
I don't actually flying airplanes. I cannot. It's very different. Actually,
you what? You can't do it?
No.
It seems like it's difficult. Like the foot pedals and all that shit, dude. You got a lot going on, too much going on.
So.
And it's quick to take. It's way quicker to take your life than fucking flying a regular plane, right?
Very different, yeah.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah, I'd like to go on a helicopter trip.
So, flying, even helicopters, is very different.
Yeah.
When you are flying M16, like the warplane helicopter.
Like an Apache?
Yeah, very different.
I had a friend whose ex-husband flies Apaches over in Iraq. Comes out, and his new wife does the same thing. She's an Apache pilot. Comes back with excellent tour duty, 275 kills with a helicopter. Dude, it's insane. I mean, I don't know, I guess PTSD would be the fucking word, I guess. I mean, but you're mowing down people with a fucking helicopter.
No, the thing is, me being a pilot, right? I'm only trained to fly certain flights. I cannot, like even tomorrow.
Oh, you have a license to actually get paid to fly?
Yeah. No. I have a license to fly.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something. Even like commercial flight, I know certain things how to do landing, but I'm not trained. See, every freaking pilot who comes, whether you're flying a Boeing or whether you're flying any other flight, even a person who's flying a 777 Boeing cannot fly a 737 or 747. Very simple.
Right.
Because they don't know. They're not trained.
This is a size difference, right? But it's basically the same.
Landing?
Yeah.
But
It's way different. It's a small plane than a large plane like that, sure.
there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way.
Yeah, I'm sure, dude. That's insane. They didn't think.
See, I was taught on flight school after so many hours of flying. But still,
Right. So what's up, dude? You're a Sri Lankan pilot. There's people in there. Just say hi. What's up? What's up? What up, people? So you've been flying 8 years.
8 years.
That's cool, man.
2008.
2008. It's more than 8 years.
No, 10 years now.
It's like fucking 12 years, 13 years.
No, 2008.
All right.
2019. So 10 years.
Okay, 11.
Okay, 11 years.
Dude, and you're an economic master, right?
I want to keep it low.
Keep it low.
But I started flying 2008. So 2019, 10 years.
Yeah. 11. No?
You know, it's sad.
2018 would be 10.
10 years, yeah.
10 and a half.
12 years, 12 years. I mean,
Fucking 13. You're 15 years. No, it's 11 years. 11. 11.
2008.
2008.
First got my
Plus 2008 plus 10 is 2018. Plus 1, 2019. 11.
11 years. Yeah.
11 years. I mean, was it like what part of 2008 did you... Was it the summer?
I've been flying even before that. But I finally got, after putting 4,500 hours of flying. 4,500 hours of flying. I became a pilot.
That's good. That's dope, man. Anything you want to tell these people if they want to fly?
Let's fly right now.
You can't fly. Can you fly right now? They won't let you up in the air, will they?
My license will be taken away.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to die either. I trust you, though.
No, you are well taken care of, but I don't want to fly because I'm fucking drinking.
Yeah. We don't want to do that. Where would we fly to anyway? I got somebody fucking landing today. I got a rapper out of fucking Grand Rapids coming in. Malik Jordan, check him out YouTube. Malik Jordan. Yeah. Just leave that right there. Just let it land right there. I'm gonna kill the podcast though right now. I'm gonna say,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
peace it out. All right. Thank you for listening. Fuck off. Bye bye.